starts with your starting pitcher, and that Joker, you know what you're going to get when he goes out there. And I'd love to know his percentage of quality starts since he's been a Seminole. He's always going to keep you in the game. He obviously did that today when we were busy striking out and doing some dumb things. He kept us right there and gave us a chance. Questions?
Coach, why do you think your team has struggled early in games at the plate?
It's a good question. I'm going to change up routine, and more whatever. Whether it's on the base paths before the game, something to get them going. Because it's like they're sleepwalking, and then all of a sudden, oh, here we go. There's so many numbers that point out the team that scores first and percentages of winning the game greatly increase. So we're going to change something up, get sweat going, or more of a sweat, something.
And defensively, you guys had 4 errors tonight. I think you have 17 first 7 games. What's going on the diamond out there?
What was the last part? What's going on?
Just what's going on.
Well, again, I said it last night. It's nerves, and it snowballs on you. Having been there and been through it, it starts playing with you. We got our mental conditioning team. They come in every Monday, and guys that are the neater are going to be talking with them and try to get those negative demons, the negative thoughts, whatever it is that's creeping in there. And that ball's getting to you, or when you get it in your hand and you go to throw it, because it's real. And you got to push through. You got to learn how to think. You got to learn how to work and do it right so many times that you can't do it wrong. And just push through it.
Elijah obviously had a big weekend. Is he getting closer to what you want out of him?
He's ultra talented, and again, the mental side of it, throwing things away, not flushing it, whatever you want to call it. He wasn't good at that, and we've got a few of those that aren't good at. Hey, it's okay. We're playing a failing man's game. We got to push. We got to go and be ready for the next pitch instead of thinking about that next pitch. But yes, to answer your question, yes, he is. You're seeing what kind of talent that he has, and we're going to do everything we can to keep him in the right frame of mind and doing things right. And his BP is better. Everything that he's about him is better.
You talked a little bit about nerves. Do you think that applies to the strikeouts as well? The guy's just really eager to get ahead in the ballgame early on, or is it just being sluggish off the start?
If I knew the answer to it, I'd fix it. But I don't think, generally speaking, nerves at this point with the guys that are scuffling, I don't think that it's that. It's decisions, whether I should have hit that, to swing at the pitch or not. You're basically taking the good ones and swinging at the bad ones. And then it turns into pressing. Now I got to get a hit. Now I got to get a hit. No, you don't. All you got to do is make good decisions, but it's going to lead to a good at-bat. And again, that human nature takes over. I got to get a hit. I got to get a hit, and then start pressing, and it snowballs on you.
You said before the season started you were going to throw a lot of guys. You owned a lot of guys, and a lot of them were freshmen. What have you seen from those freshmen so far? Just how did they do today?
Yeah, anytime you can run, quality arms out there, like we do, you like your chances. Those guys are young, but they're not scared of anything too. That group of freshmen that we brought in arms wise, they're different. Their mentality, their work ethic, their focus is superior to a lot of kids at that age. And I wish we had a sheet that we could get all these recruits to fill out to find out if they've got it, because you don't know until you throw them out there. And we've been very pleased with all of them. They don't flinch.
How good is it to see Brandon consistently throwing strikes after he struggled a bit in the fall with that? And how high is his ceiling when he can throw strikes?
He's sky's the limit type guy. An arm like that can spin it, and he's got a very good changeup as well. And he get a little bit out of whack mechanically, so that's why we kind of reeled him back a little bit until we were, Jimmy was ready to say, all right, let's go. Let's get him out there. He's ready for it. We ironed out some of the kinks, and he's a potential first rounder in my book.
Giving the ball to Jack again on Tuesday.
Yes.
What are you going to tell them before Jacksonville on Tuesday? What's the one thing that you want them to know going into it the first weekend?
Yeah, that nothing changes in regards to how you go about your business. Too many times when you go on the road, especially early on in their careers, is everything's ramped up again. You know, it's like I said, opening day. Opening day's weird. The first road game's weird. You know, your first rivalry game's weird, and then your first NCAA tournament game. You know, it's just something different about it. But you know, just stay under control and stay disciplined at the plate, and you know, energy, enthusiasm. But it's got to be the positive side. You don't ever look up at the crowd. You don't ever do something to rile them up. But generally, you know, Jay, it's almost a home game for us. We got a lot of great Seminoles over there.
Now that you got a couple weekends under your belt, have you learned much about these guys or anybody in particular?
I think, you know, the camaraderie, the demeanor in the dugout, I've liked. You know, with all the mistakes that we've made, it's not any, you know, something that's not positive. You know, a lot of guys will, especially pitchers, you know, they get frustrated, sure, but you can't ever, you know, roll your teammate. I like the enthusiasm, and nobody's said anything dumb yet. You know, it's just a good thing.
What was the thought process behind bunting the end during the fourth inning after they struggled throwing strikes so much?
Yeah, all that's predetermined. We have, and again, I won't bore you with all the analytics and stuff, but when I say predetermined, we have a sheet that has everything. Your probabilities of scoring, and how many runs, and in this inning, and this score, and you know, with this hitter, and you know, all sorts of stuff that goes into it. And you know, you haven't been great with the bat. I wanted to get some runs there.
Anything else? Okay.
All right, thanks.